Hi, this is Shirai. Today is a Saturday. It's 12:04 p.m. and today is November 13, 2010. I have made these YouTube videos not to make a light of the situation, but a serious one. Um, I want to elaborate instead of texting all the time because this is basically evident. I am a red blood type O. From my investigation, what happened to me, my identity was compromised. How, why, whom they target me, it started, I noticed back in 2004 when people were telling me things that were going on in the privacy of my own house, closed door, um, mimicking everything that go on between me and my son when we had arguments and so forth. I moved my son in 2005 to Indianapolis, Indiana, where his dad lived, hoping that he would be safe until I find out what happened or what someone did. I started notifying people about I'm being surveilled and I don't understand why. And then all of a sudden I couldn't find work. I was just doing consulting. And someone told me when I went to one of the CAP meetings at the public library in my neighborhood that I was a victim of identity theft, but I couldn't find proof. I looked at the credit report, there was nothing there. But they said I was a victim of identity theft. And so, excuse me, you see, the girder is getting larger. And this is about national ID. I'm not talking about the uh, the ID Act of 2005 and then amended in 2008. I went through that with a fine-tooth comb. I'm speaking of national ID where they target individuals for their identity and disseminate their personal information based on secrecy. Most of the organizations are involved in it. And people will get jobs and benefits and so forth and get out of jail free card. They use your identity as well as a get out of jail free card. What I investigated is that behind all of this, the targeted individual like me and my son and other people don't survive. Once they target our identity, people become all of a sudden become citizens and felony convictors become have an ID to get whatever they need to get. It's about this is about a terrorist activity. It's a different form of terrorist activity. They're attacking the infrastructure by attacking people's personal identities that is assigned by the federal government. And I am opposed of this. I don't support their national ID. So now they're tampering with my Virgin Mobile UB card. I'm being harassed in all the stores. If you were to grab the surveillance tape, you will see people following me or they're making comments. They're threatening me to kill me or I'm going to be kidnapped because I don't support this national ID. National ID is like 1 million people might be piggybacking on one social security card and getting benefits all throughout the United States. It's just not here in Illinois. And getting employment. Like I told you before, I never was a member of E-Verify, but I never knew I was a victim. I tried to diffuse the situation by legally changing my name. If I legally change my name, then I can change all my documentation and that'll get them off. I did. And my formal name is Carol M. Willis, Willis, Carol without the E at the end, and the C, spelled with a C, not a K. And what they did was basically they took my identity and corruptive individual disseminated. And now I got people claiming that they're me. They're going in my post PO box and taking my mail out because I changed it to Shirai. And I don't want to give the last name over the YouTube, but if you're listening, the agency, you have my last name through the email that I sent you. sha.pebbles@gmail.com. And this is unbelievable. Now I'm hearing that they're trying to stop my Social Security, and because I get 1,700, because I worked a very long time since I was uh, 16, and before then 14, and I've been working all up until 2007. And I received a statement that I received. I have my statements from the Social Security Administration. I received a little bit uh, over 1,700 a month, and now they're trying to steal that my Social Security Administration benefit and give me SSI, which is only $607. So they want to switch my identity to somebody else, but the person who they're trying to switch it to doesn't carry my rare O blood type. You have to excuse me. I'm scared to get not seek medical assistance, because I can tell in my eyes as I'm presenting this and I'm looking at the screen of me. I am under a tremendous amount of stress. I have dialed 911 and trying to resolve this. I have people from one of the shelters following me. They want to jump me over my gray bag that I carry because they think it's all this personal information that they need. I have been informed. I informed the Illinois Motor Vehicle regarding this, and I had frozen. But they saying one of my IDs were illegally changed. I went to Hyde Park Career Academy High School. That's what the name was. It's located at 6220 Stony Island in Chicago, Illinois. I graduated in 1982. If they haven't tampered with the yearbook, I'm in the yearbook in color, and also I'm in other pages as well throughout the book in 1982 yearbook. If they haven't tampered with any of it, and also I graduated in 1978 from James Wadsworth School, and that's located. I'm trying to think of the address on University near Hyde Park. It may have changed the name. It was James Wadsworth Elementary School. So I'm trying to think of the exact address. I think it's on University Avenue or something like that, near 63rd Street. It's over southeast near Hyde Park. And I have class pictures and also other evidence as well that verify my original name, Carol Willis. They want me to be lighter. I'm not pretty because I'm ill. I couldn't believe people target me because of my credentials, and now they saying they wanted my person with my rare blood type to be an O to be lighter. So now they want to basically take my identity and move it to somebody else who's lighter. And so this is really interesting. I'm afraid. I'm living in a hotel. I can't find an apartment. The police left here last night because I'm concerned that someone had changed or tampered with my USB, and I'm upset. And I told them I can't find an apartment because I think I'm blacklisted, or this is regarding my identity, because people want my identity and they don't want me to have it. They saying this organization, and there may be more than one grassroots, claiming my Social Security number don't belong to me anymore. It belongs to the buckets. It belongs to everybody. And that's not the case. My identity don't belong to them, because there is no way. This is draining the taxpayer dollars. But I'm not going to survive. I'm sick. I'm scared. I'm sick because I'm dying because what they did to me in order to steal my identity. My son's already dead. How many more Americans going to be killed so people can do whatever they want to people's identity? They saying, well, we using your identity to get out of jail free card, but there's nothing you can do about it. There's no recourse, no action you can take. We steal your P.O. box. There's nothing you can do about it. That's what they basically telling me. I'm stealing your Shirai mail out of your P.O. box because I don't want you to be who you are. We don't want you to have that name. So if I would have kept my old name, they would have still stole my information. They needed to change records, and so luckily I have not forwarded too much information to that PO box. But my Social Security check is supposed to go there, and now they're going to try to steal that from me. They're doing everything they can to eliminate me as who I am under my number. And so they're telling me, I mean, I'm having people come up in my face. I mean, it's like in your face with it. You're not who you are. I'm working under your identity, and I'm not going to let you or anybody else take your identity away from me. I mean, literally. I mean, I have people, I couldn't get a job because until I got on your identity, your credentials. And this is, but I couldn't find a job. The original person could not find a job. I could not find a county job, but everybody else is. These imposters are finding great jobs. I had notified major temporary agencies like accountants and so forth and so on. And I went there and they told me that there was a legal issue, but never presented me with the legal papers when I presented them with actual evidence. And this is what interesting. So I couldn't get a temporary job because of there was legal issues regarding that. So no one should be employed under my Social Security number at any agency, any of them. Man hours, labor force, or labor man hour, or whatever they call them now. They shouldn't have nobody working under my identity. I filed numerous of paperwork everywhere trying to eliminate these people off my identity. And they're using it as national ID. They hijacking, they targeted one person identity and trying to make it less obvious. So I'm of color and nobody will believe me. We all criminals. So therefore, I don't matter. So therefore, we're going to take it and we're going to do whatever, anything we want to do. So I'm pretty, so therefore I deserve your identity. I'm going to sit there and get a accounting job, even though I haven't gone to school to do so. I went to Amherst College as well, and that's located in Amherst, Illinois. This is Sharon.